Good morning.
Good morning.
You guys doing good this morning or what? Hey, we got a third of the way through yesterday's practice. Number 8 and 16 to go. So, the word of the day today is persistence. We got to continue to persist through and continue to get better. We can't just kind of go like this and start to level off. So today's I think a big hump day on a Thursday. Padded up. We'll have a couple live periods today. And then tomorrow we'll probably come out what we call spiders, a little lighter gear, getting kind of ready for game day, and Saturday take to Heinz Field, weather permitting. So that's exciting. Then the other thing is the Chancellor's coming out today, so it's always a pleasure to have the boss, the big boss at the University of Pittsburgh here today. So with that, you guys got any questions?
See any separation anywhere, especially in the secondary, of any guys that are really trying to separate themselves from the others?
You know what? The one guy I'll mention, and I think I'm happy with where they are right now. The one puppy that I think has been a football player is Demar Mathis. I mean, he's played special. He's a guy that for a young guy doesn't blink, and I've been very, very happy with him right now. And Pinnock's been good too, but he really has for a freshman. I mean, he's stayed true and he's been good.
Well, from those the young safeties, especially the field safeties, Garner and Stalker. Do you call him Jay still or Jazzy?
Yeah. No, I call him Jay. Jazzy. I don't know. I think that's a Twitter name or something like that. But Jay's. It's been a back and forth battle. What's up, young man? How you doing back there? It's been a back and forth battle for those guys. I mean, Jay and Bryce done a nice job in competing. And like I said, that depth chart keeps going like this, which is a good thing. That's what you want to see when there's competition. And both those guys are guys that are going to play a lot of football for us. Might be one of those or positions. But I've been happy with the competition there, as well as into the boundary with Dennis Briggs and also Phil Campbell. Phil Campbell's had a nice camp so far.
Have you tried hard just inside yet?
No, not yet. Not yet.
Will you?
If you want me to, we will.
I don't care.
Okay. I mean,
you're the boss.
He can play a lot of things. He's played here. He's been here a couple of days, so try to lock him into. It's all too. Talk about new terminology. He might as well be a reporter out there on the field right now. It's a totally new job for him.
Last year with that offensive line, you kind of had 5 guys that were sort of locked in, to their jobs. Do you feel like you have more moving parts this year, more different things you can try with the line?
Maybe. I mean, you hate to mess it up too much. There's a lot of communication. You get used to playing next to your brother next to you, so you don't want to mess it up too much. But what I'd like to do is get more guys reps out there. I'd like to have more game reps. I'd like to be able to play more guys. And we'll see. We got another 16 good practices ready to find out who is that guy that could sub in and give someone a blow.
You touched on some Tuesday, Pat. Why was it so important for you to get your guys off campus, and just down the street here from a logistical standpoint? Why was it so important for you?
I think it's always important to get them all together. Number one, so whether it's a dorm, we're going to be all together. We weren't going to be on our own. Hey, I live in this apartment, I live over here, and be in separate places. But to be able to be in that facility there. Like I said, the Chancellor and the AD got that done, and it's important because it's convenience. And I think everything's about convenience. Whether it's our meetings, I would never want to go away to camp just because of our building and everything we've got in this building. You couldn't have the same convenience where you can, have a 3-minute siren, blow the horn, get to the next meeting, and you can walk out the back door and you're in your individual meeting room. I mean, it's just convenience, and time management is so important, and that helps us with time management and rest.
When you present that idea to the higher ups, was there much arm twisting you had to do, or were they pretty? It
was like, okay, coach, I think that's a great idea. And we took pictures last year, a year ago, of everybody just sleeping around, slumming around, and it was pretty clear. That's the great thing about our support here. AD, Chancellor on down is they understand. We don't try to ask for everything. Ask for what you need, and they've been good. You know what? That's a great question. Every day they get a little bit better. Sibley and A.J. Davis, Todd's done an unbelievable job. They got a little wiggle to them, and every day they kind of slip. Everybody's got a little different technique, and we're still getting them to hold on to the ball properly. Still trying to figure out pass protection, but running the ball, we've done some interesting things. So after 8 days, first couple of days you're like, they're just normal guys. Then after game, 6, 7, 8, you're going, uh-oh, maybe we got something here. And they're learning every day.